Discord is riddled with these exact questions. What's the best company to get a phone number from? Right now it's Vumber.
Right.
Last month it was totally different, or 2 months ago, I should say. When Jill and I started, it was burner phones with a different phone number that was forwarded. And so, but I know one thing never changes. You need to get your phone number and buy it, so that 2 months from now or 2 years from now, the technology is going to change. So you own that number and you can move it around. Jill, you're right. We should talk about this more. I don't know of a business that has lower operating costs than this, and an opportunity to have more like free time. Like, can you imagine if we had a convenience store or something and somebody had to get up and go there?
No way. Look at our friends at home. We have like one of the businesses, Truth Time, that we throw around because we think this would be such a good idea, and we know we're nuts. We should have a bar and it's all cash. Like, isn't this great? Because our friends do it, and it's they make it look so easy. We see them running like crazy people, furniture and cleaning and buying alcohol, and they run out of alcohol. Even though you got your delivery yesterday, now you need more vodka. Like, I don't want to do any of that. And then the storage and toilet paper, and nope, we don't have to deal with any of that
and
stuff.
Your customers are drunk. Think about that.
Oh yeah, that's even better. Yeah. And you can't get them out at 2 a.m.
Which is ironic because you want to sell them more stuff anyway. So it's, you're right.
But you're tired. Oh, and it's rodeo weekend. So now we really got to beef up staff and our hours, and baseball's coming and all of that. Nope. We keep, that is totally truth that we keep talking about. Like, well, then here our other idea is I talk to our friends. I'm like, you got one more in ya? Like, we could do it with you. Like, we'll be the money people. And they're like, no way. Like, we're going to do all the work times 2. I'm like, okay, I getcha. And the other thing was so interesting because I thought this was like a gold mine, and this is not. They've had the same type of thing here in Scottsdale, and then also on Coronado Island. They did it there successfully. But he said, you never know. It is so darn scary not knowing. I'm like, you guys have it figured out. Don't you have the recipe? He's like, no, you still can't guarantee it's going to be a success. I'm like, ooh,
they're probably centered around rogue landlords. When landlords have 5 buildings lined up next to each other and they're all doing okay, or maybe there's a little bit of turnover on 2 of them, and then one person puts a bar in and it's crazy successful financially, well, then they get all these same ideas that we're having. Well, that should be my bar. I own the building. And so they that specific group of friends have had rogue landlord issues since the beginning.
Yeah.
All this points to. And then finally, Jill and I will come to each other after these stupid discussions. We come back to each other and say, well, we should just maybe send out a 50,000 unit mailer in this new area of Texas that we've never tried and make, I don't know, $500,000 or $600,000.
It all comes back to land. Everything, we have always kept food on the table for decades from just land. That's it.